Hi everyone, Florentine here, and I'm here with Sergio, who's been working with us for a couple of weeks now. He's calling from Italy. Hello, Sergio, how are you doing?
Hey everybody, hello, hello. I'm doing great. I'm doing very, very well. Thank you very much, Florentin.
Right. So tell me, what got you interested into astral projection in the first place?
I got interested in spiritual matters 1 year ago, and among the many books I read, there is this book called My Big Theory of Everything, in which the author describes at a certain point how he was able to get out of the body by mastering certain kinds of altered consciousness and basically go around and explore stuff by getting out of the body. And he was able to see stars and planets and go in other realms and meet supernatural beings out there in the universe and stuff. And that was like, holy fucking shit, that sounds like very, very cool thing to do. And he recommends to start meditating with mantras, which I did. And then he says at a certain point you should be able to do that thing as well. I was never able to do it though, after months of meditation. And then I remember one day I was doing yoga in a park with a friend I have in common with Florentin, and I met Florentin who told me, "Look, Sergio, I'm coaching for astral projection, which is getting out of your body and exploring stuff around, exactly in the way it was described in the book." And I was like, "Oh shit, yes, I want to do that."
Like a synchronicity, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, I would say so. Yeah.
So what made you join the program? What was the decision that you made that, okay, actually, I want to learn this from someone instead of just going on YouTube or reading some more books? Like, what made you choose coaching?
Well, so it's a bit of a strange thing to do in the way I understand it. And the problem is that out there is not that much systematical information on how to do it. Like, yes, you can watch videos on YouTube that give you some meditation or something, but you don't know what you're doing wrong if you can't do it properly. And you don't know how long it's going to take you. You don't know exactly what you're really doing. Yes, you have some ideas of what the final results should look like, but you don't know how close you are to get there. And you don't have points of references, let's say. And if you have something that is not working, you don't even know what it is. So if you want to do it fast, which was like my case, it was like the natural thing to do for me to choose coaching. It's a thing that even though I'm just new to the program, so I still haven't been able to properly go out of the body. I think it's a very valuable thing to do as well. Not only because it seems to be super fucking fun, but also because the amount of information you can receive can be quite valuable, not only on your life and what you should be doing, but also how the universe works. And I am a very curious person, and so I'm very much interested in knowing what the fuck is going around out of this plan of existence. So that's why I chose. And Florentin seemed to be very competent in what he was, in the way he was talking about the astral projection and the way he was offering the program. So I gave it a shot, and I'm super happy with it.
Cool. And so, what exactly are you looking to experience with your explorations? Is it what you just said, information gathering, or is there some other things that you're hoping to achieve?
Hmm. Well, information gathering is the main one, but below the definition of information gathering, you can have a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
you can have information gathering in a sense that you can go close to the sun and look at it, and that would be like very fucking cool by its own way. But it could also be that you go in a parallel universe and you see stuff that you would have never imagined they existed, and that's also information gathering. I am also aware of the fact that you can have astral sex if you do it if you do it with a partner, and that seemed like interesting information to gather as well.
Yeah.
Uh, and I know that the possibilities are quite limitless. So also in the way I read it in the books, you really get a deeper understanding of how the universe works. And the universe, as far as I am aware of, is not just this bunch of stuff that floats around. Is a living thing with infinite complexity and infinite dimensions and continuous like expansion and transformation. And with the human body, you can only have, you're limited. You have limits to the amount of stuff you can become aware of. While if you can project outside, you would be able to literally reach a higher level of understanding of your experience. And here's the best part. I don't really know what I can find out there. I don't know. and that's part of the game. That's actually the most exciting part.
Yeah.
This is why.
Cool. Yeah, totally agree with you. And
Mhm.
yeah, there's a lot of reasons there for you to do it. That's for sure. And so tell me how is it that how has the program helped you achieve um, these states so far? Like, because you just worked with us for a few weeks, but so far, how has the success been for you?
Mm. So I went from kind of knowing that this thing is possible to have, let's say, to have the progress I had properly positioned, properly explained. So I went from not knowing what I'm doing to having lucid dreams, from where, as far as I know, it's relatively easy to switch to astral projection. And the great advantage I found is that every time you have something that doesn't work, Florentine gives you some troubleshooting. He tells you, okay, that's the thing you should look into. This is the thing you're doing wrong, or this is the thing you should change. Especially with the mindset, I found out it's very, very important. I tend to be quite self-exigent. I don't know if that's the right word. Like I'm very hard on myself, like saying, "Oh, this time I didn't ask the project. I'm such a piece of shit."
A lot of pressure on
Uh,
yourself you had.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of pressure on myself, exactly. That's for it's very important to not have it and fall in love with the practice and have like the proper mindset in which you go like and say, okay, every time is different. Every time I don't know what's gonna happen, and that's also part of the game, and that's the beauty of it as well. And so there is this mindset part on which Florentine stresses a lot, and I would have never found out by myself. And there is also the more technical part in which you have these guided meditations, which I've tried several since Florentine has like he remixes and does them by himself, and I achieved different results with each of them, and they tell you exactly what to do and how. So you put on your headphones, you lay down on your sofa or whatever it is, you just let go and you keep going with the meditation, and pretty much every time something interesting happens.
Yeah. And also, I remember you told me you had a experience where you could see through your mask. Can you tell us a little bit about that as
Yeah.
well?
Yes, it was quite strange because, well, yes, I have this ear mask that is very, very thick, and I use it to do the practice.
To block out
And
the light, so it's like a mouse that
exactly,
you cannot see
yeah, yeah,
anything.
yeah. No.
Yeah.
But it's also like I spent like 15 euros on it. It's like very, very thick. It's a very big mask.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what, 1 hour and a half into the practice, and I was like, oh shit, nothing is happening, nothing is happening. Nah, 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 nah. I was keep reading stuff, and then at a certain point, I had these flashes of the room in front of me and the desk with the pens and the computer on the table, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I came back to everything black, and then it happened again, and then I went back to everything black, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
And that like, am I dreaming? Is this thing real? Is it not? Then I removed the mask, and I see that the stuff I saw was actually real, was actually true. Like the pens were around on the desk in the same way as I saw them during the practice. You know, like shit. Okay. Uh, and so
Yeah.
that's kind of a good experience. And
It's
yeah, Florentine told me that's very good shit actually.
yeah. That's exactly what I had as my first experience. That
Mhm.
it's that tipping point where when you have that experience, it's not a full out of body experience, but you're start to shift from your body, from your physical body to your astral body, and that's where you can start seeing through your eyelids, through the mask
Mhm.
that you're wearing. And yeah, when that experience happened, that was quite a convincing thing that okay, this is not a dream, because I just saw my own room from the same perspective and everything
Mhm.
was the same, and
Yeah.
I could see through this
Yeah.
thick mask. And that's such a powerful experience when you have that early on, which is very good motivator to keep you going, because a lot of people have that problem that they would have this experience, but they haven't left their body, they're still stuck, so then they have to work on how to get loose from the physical body to actually get away from it, and that's a bit of a challenge in the beginning. A lot of times people get sucked back into the body when they go out, and you had that thing where you would seeing things and then you're back, and then you're seeing things and you're back, It's like a little glitchy in the beginning. And as you practice more, you'll be able to hold your awareness away and keep moving away from your physical body. So yeah, I'm excited to see how your progress will go, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some pretty awesome experiences soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward as well. And this wasn't the only one, by the way. I also had true lucid dreams, and several times I had the vibration coming through. So for those who don't know it, during the meditation you do for the astral projection, there is a turning point that you have to reach, which is the moment in which your body starts vibrating. And while you have this strong vibration, that's the moment to get out of the body. And there is like certain ways to do it, like Florentin tells you exactly how you should do it. I had this vibration 3 times or 4 times, I don't remember. And 2 times was during what I found out to be lucid dreams, in which I was doing random stuff. I was basically dreaming and I was kind of aware of it. And then I had the vibration and I still wasn't able to get out because it's also kind of a scary thing. But I mean, I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there quite steadily, by the way.
Totally. I know you're really close, and you're very dedicated, and you have a lot of discipline, and you do the practice, and that's what is the way to success. You just keep doing the practice.
Yeah, that's also another important thing. Like when you do astral projection, because you kind of read it in a book and you do it like once a week, you might get something, I think.
Yeah.
But like everything else, it's like the discipline that makes the difference. So if you spend some money on it and you have somebody who follows you and keeps you accountable for it, now that's when you're going to get results. So it all depends on how committed you are to have these kind of experiences, and that's why the coaching is very important for me at least.
So who would you recommend this program to?
I would recommend this to other spiritual seekers like me, to other people who want to have a broader experience of what life is and what we humans are able to do. And I would recommend this also to people who want to have fun in doing this, because I gotta say, it's quite a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It can be a mind fuck at times. Like you can have these experiences that you go like, oh, what was just going on? But I mean, a friend of mine passed by. I had to. I got distracted.
No problem.
But I think it's the perfect way for you to understand that you're not your body and you're not your mind, while having a lot of fun while doing it. Because usually what you do is you meditate your ass off, you do some yoga, or you do some other kind of spiritual practices, you know, and breathing and whatever. But doing this really brings you closer to the source in a fun way. So if you are interested in understanding, if you're just curious to see what's out there, that's who I would recommend it to.
Awesome. All right. Well, cool. Looking forward to keep working with you and getting you out of body.
Yeah, me too.
And thanks so much for this interview. And we'll be in touch.
Thank you very much. Yes, of course. Bye, everybody.
Bye.